Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. William Ruto has summoned 5 cabinet secretaries for a meeting at his current office on 22nd November this year. And already that meeting and those summons are generating a lot of political heat and discussion. Because we know what is currently happening in Kenya today. And we are only left with less than 10 months to the next general election. So Kenyans are really reading a lot of politics in William Ruto summoning these 5 cabinet secretaries. And the summoned cabinet secretaries are, we have Treasury CS Ukuri Yatani, we have Education CS George Magoha, we have Agriculture CS Peter Munya, Transport CS James Macharia, and Devolution CS Charles Keter. Those cabinet secretaries have been summoned by William Ruto for a meeting at his current office on 22nd this month. Yes. And it's also ironical that around that time, Jubilee Party is also to meet and, if possible, expel William Ruto from Jubilee Party and his allies. So William Ruto calling for that meeting around that time is also suspect. And then again, ladies and gentlemen, we are being made to believe that the meeting is this one of Intergovernmental Budget and Economic Council. Yes. And for those who don't know, this is a committee that provides a forum for consultation and cooperation between the national government and the county government on matters pertaining to equitable distribution of revenue between national government and county governments. And apart from the 5 CSs that have been also invited, he has also summoned Controller of Budget and also Auditor General for the meeting, among some other leaders there. Yes. So, Kenyans are reading politics in this. So, and that is going to form the basis of our analysis and discussion. Because I know with less than 10 months to the general election, I know every move by these top leaders and politicians is aimed at gaining some political capital. So this meeting of William Ruto, I know most definitely and most likely there are some political objectives and goals Ruto wants to achieve out of that meeting. And that's our analysis and discussion today. So if in case you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Give it a like, please. Thank you. God bless you. There are 5 political objectives William Ruto wants to achieve by summoning these 5 cabinet secretaries. Because largely, they are leaning towards Uhuru Kenyatta, save for Charles Keter. Yes. There are 5 political objectives William Ruto definitely wants to achieve. The first objective, William Ruto is cleverly trying to intimidate his juniors in government to know that he is still their boss. Because in the recent days, some of these cabinet secretaries have been actually attacking William Ruto. And they have been attacking William Ruto and even calling for him to resign from government. So William Ruto is summoning some of these cabinet secretaries deliberately to send a warning to them that is still their boss. I think that's one political objective William Ruto wants to pass across to some of these cabinet secretaries. Whether he will succeed or not, it's only time that will tell. That's the first objective. The second objective, I think William Ruto here is just keen on seeking attention. in order to remain relevant. You know, William Ruto wants people to talk about that and also to discuss that, because any publicity, whether negative or positive, is good for a politician. So William Ruto, the William Ruto we know, he seems to be a man who comes out as very desperate for attention. So he wants to use that meeting, because definitely some cabinet secretaries will not attend. And so upon them not attending, it's something that will really generate a lot of discussion. And the person who will be discussed as a result of that will be William Ruto. And that's good publicity for him. And then thirdly, William Ruto plans to use the meeting to play 2022 politics. He wants to tell his supporters that he's still in government and still in charge. He is still close to power. Because in this country again, Kenyans are now getting to the reality that if you are not closer to power, if you are not close to the deep state, the system, your chances of winning the presidency are almost nil. And William Ruto, on several occasions, he has been stating that he's the deputy president of the Republic of Kenya. So there is a reason why he has been saying that. He wants to affirm to his supporters that he's still close to power. He's close to that system, that deep state. So he just wants to convince his supporters that he's still close to that system or that deep state. And then fourthly, Ruto wants to cause confusion in government. He wants to cause confusion because you will largely agree with me that under the prevailing circumstances in government today, or rather in Jubilee, there is no way William Ruto can summon Peter Munya and Peter Munya attends that meeting. It's most likely not likely. Or even CS Ukuri-Yatani, or even Education CS Magoha. They will definitely snub that William Ruto summon or maybe meeting. So William Ruto wants to paint Uhuru's government, or rather he wants to create confusion in government. He wants to paint the government as disunited. Because I know you might just find somebody like Charles Keter, a William Ruto ally, attending that meeting. And then upon Charles Keter attending that meeting, and then the likes of Peter Munya and even Ukuri-Yatani giving it a wide berth, William Ruto shall have succeeded in painting Uhuru's government as disjointed and not united. I think he's also desperate in trying to paint Jubilee government as not working together. And then another point, or rather finally, William Ruto wants to use that occasion, or rather that meeting, to come up with very unrealistic resolutions that he knows will not be implemented, upon which he will just start boasting and attacking the government for not implementing those resolutions. Because for quite some times now, there has been this debate of revenue sharing being increased from the current constitutional fee, at least 15%, to about 35%. And the BBI had such kind of provisions. William Ruto and his team have been stating that you don't need a referendum to increase the allocation from 15 to 35%. So William Ruto wants to use that meeting or that occasion to pass, maybe to make, or rather pass some unrealistic resolutions that he knows, most likely with 8 months remaining, the government will not be able to implement them. Then as the government fails to implement them, William Ruto will use that to start attacking the government. Because William Ruto is actually clever here, he knows that he has been chairing this committee. He has been chairing this committee. And he knows that the fact that he has been chairing this committee, and there is no law that this committee has come up with that can increase allocation from the mandatory 15% to at least maybe 30 or 40%, William Ruto knows that this committee of his has not come up with such kind of a law. So he knows this will be used against him. And also William Ruto has been boasting that he has over 150 members of parliament. So why is it that for the time he has been chairing this committee and with this over 150 members in parliament, he has not been able to come up with a law that increases revenue from 15% to at least 40 or something like that? Why has he not come up with that kind of a law? Because he has the numbers in parliament from his own admission and also is the chair of this IBEC committee that just creates the forum for consultation between national government and the county government. So he has failed to maybe come up with that law. So he wants to use that occasion on 22nd to, I know, make some very unrealistic resolutions that he will now use to attack the government in order to evade this. Because if he fails to do that, the mere fact that he has been chairing this committee will be used against him. So, ladies and gentlemen, I believe those are the main political agenda or objectives why William Ruto is calling for this meeting. Because we know it also coincides with the time at which most likely he will be kicked out of Jubilee. So I tend to believe this is just one way of William Ruto showing an open rebellion against Jubilee government and against the president. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you've just bumped on this YouTube channel for the very, very first time, kindly subscribe, give this video a like. If you are watching us again for the very first time and you are outside Kenya, drop a comment, let us know from which part of the globe you are watching us from. Drop a comment, please. And to our fans and subscribers here, I'm very, very much humbled and very, very much grateful for the kind of support you are giving me here. God bless you. God bless Kenya. And to any other person who might be a fan of our videos, you love and like our videos, but you have not yet subscribed, kindly take this opportunity today, tap on the subscription button and also on the notification bell in order to receive a notification anytime we upload a new video. And also, thank you, God bless you, God bless Kenya. And to our continued fans and subscribers, thank you for constantly giving our videos likes and also by constantly dropping your comments on a daily basis. God bless you, God bless Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana.